Hey guys, and welcome to the video. So as you all can see, I have already parted my hair into 4 sections because we are dyeing my hair back to black. I used the Dark and Lovely Fade Resist line in the color 371 Jet Black in order to get my hair back to black. So it comes with a cream developer as well as the rich conditioning color itself, and you just mix the two. And it also brings the Fade Resist Nourishing Conditioner and some gloves. So jumping right in, I went ahead and slapped those gloves on. And being that my hair was already split into its sections, I just went straight into mixing the color along with the developer. And once all of the contents are mixed together, you just want to give it a good shake, and as soon as everything is mixed, you just immediately start applying. So if you're wondering, this is the same line that I used in order to get my chocolate brown color, but honestly, after 3 months, because I dyed my hair back in August, I was over it. As soon as I started seeing my roots grow out, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to maintain this and keep up with this. And I was just itching to go back to my black hair, and I missed it. So I was like, why not? And funny enough, I had gone to an event where they gifted me this dye. So I said, let's do it. Everything in divine timing. So I pretty much went ahead and did the rest of my hair off camera simply because I really needed to concentrate while I was applying the dye. But as you can see, I'm on my last section, and I went ahead and really worked the dye in. It's super easy to use. Only thing I obviously would have to complain about is just the smell. So if I ever do this again, I'm gonna wear a mask next time. But other than that, the process in itself is super easy. I'm just working that color into my last section, and by this time, you can just see that I'm visibly content. I was super happy to go back to black, and I was really happy to just see my hair color and my features pop again. The chocolate brown was cute while it lasted, but when it comes to maintenance and just the idea of constantly dyeing my roots in order to maintain the color, I wasn't really about to do all of that. Because when it comes to my hair, I am pretty low maintenance. I stick to the same typical styles, my usual ones, all for the same reason, because I don't want to do too much to my hair. So I just felt like dyeing my hair constantly in order to maintain the color would have been an added unnecessary thing to do. So by this time, the color is already taking, and this is the aftermath, because dyeing your hair can get pretty messy very quickly. Hence another reason why I was not about to be doing this 24/7. And by this time it was 9 p.m. at night. So I'm going in with a processing cap, and I'm just slapping that on top of my head, making sure that all of the color is in there. And I'm just gonna keep this processing cap on for 30 minutes as per the instructions. You can see I got dye all over the place, but it's okay because it was worth it. So fast forward, I'm out the shower. So what the instructions recommend is that once you're done rinsing out all of the color, you just go in with the conditioner, which is what I did. And then I applied my personal leave-in conditioner right on top. So we have the color is pretty much set, but not completely, because it takes 3 days for your hair strands to really trap the new color in. And I was just drying my strands a bit because I did have to touch up one of the strands because I could still see a bit of that chocolate brown in there, which I was not about to deal with. I was like, I just want to dye my hair once and call it a day. I was listening to music and vibing, and I was really happy by this time, as you're gonna see, because I stay cheesing. So now it's time for styling, and I decided to use the Pomegranate and Honey line by Mielle Organics. And my hair is about 75% dry by the time I put in my leave-in conditioner, because I didn't want to style on soaking wet hair, just so that I wouldn't have to deal with so much drying time the next day. I wanted to be able to take my hair down immediately. So I went ahead and applied the leave-in conditioner all throughout, and I do this just by splitting it into 4 sections and getting that, all throughout my hair. All right, so now I'm going in with the twisting souffle, and I decided on doing 2 chunky braids. Can you believe it? A girl has not done a braid out in a very, very, very long time. And here I'm just detangling to get rid of any knots so that the braid can be super, super smooth. And I'm just using my Joyful Bee detangling brush. And once that section is good and ready to go and I have enough product, I just commence my braid. It had been a really long time since I had done a braid out, but I was just craving one. And I felt like it was super nostalgic too, just because if you guys have been rocking with me for the longest, and you know I used to do nothing but braid outs on my channel before I finally learned how to twist my hair. So it just felt really nice to go back to basics. So I'm just gonna go ahead and braid this entire section, and once I'm done with that, I just go ahead and repeat the same steps on the next section. When I get to the ends, or towards the ends rather, I like to add a bit more product just to make sure that it's moisturized and that all that moisture is locked in. And then I just braid before I go ahead and add a bit more product to the ends and give it a twirl. So as you can see, this is my first braid complete. Your girl still got it because it really has been a long time since I did a braid out. And now I'm just going to repeat the same steps on the other side. So once I am done, this is how my hair looks. Got my nice chunky 2 braids ready to go. The last step is I grab my Nature's Blessings hair pomade, and I'm gonna add a bit of that product to my ends because this really helps to keep my to keep my ends moisturized and just seal in all of that product. And then of course I use my handy dandy perm rods to curl my ends. And once that is secure, I am pretty much done. I go in with a little more of the Nature's Blessing pomade on the rest of my hair, just dab it in to give it some extra shine. And yeah, this is what it's looking like once the braids are complete. So real quick, this is my little trick whenever I want to dry my braids or twist faster. Diffuse them. Trust me, you cannot go wrong when you diffuse them. You want your style to be dry by morning? Diffuse them. And this is 2 days later, and so here is my hair after I took those braids out. It's big, it's fluffy, it's bouncy, she's moisturized, she's soft, she's big, and all that chocolate brown is gone. I was so happy, y'all. Like, really, really happy. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below to let me know what you think. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.